Yes. So, yeah, I started there and I was very transparent with them at my interview process about where I was in my career. And they were so supportive. So that is a testament to like what the right environment can do for you. I wouldn't be where I am right now without the support given to me at that company, which, I'm indebted to them honestly because they took a big chance on me. Who's going to hire a girl that was in the vet field and now wants to now codes, a little bit. And they really took a chance and I really appreciate that. They gave me some internal projects to work on right off the bat where I was like, I don't know how to do any of this. And they're like, we will help you. We will. And at the interview, they told me, we'll help you grow your career here. And I had heard that at every interview I went to, but this place just really made me it just felt right and the timing felt right and everything about it felt right to me. So they, you know, finding a good company that supports your growth is very important. And they put me on a project with a huge client. I won't give the name because I don't think I'm supposed to, um, but eventually with that client, I became like a kind of like a product owner of their mobile app. And I thought that was so crazy. And I really enjoyed working on that project specifically because whenever they launched a new product or anything like that, and I was in charge of making sure it was on the app on the go live day. And basically, if it didn't work, it was pretty much my fault solely. And I was like, this is a lot of pressure, but it's also so rewarding that when it finally was out in the world and I saw people excited about it, it was really cool. So that was my favorite thing that I did at the time there. But I'll say that the support I got there too was like amazing. Yeah, that is a great question. It's about the actions, right? It's not just telling people we're going to do this, we're going to do that, making promises that you don't then see through. Um, the support piece was just allowing me to, well, they started me off on a project just to shadow. So they didn't have expectations of me to be hardcore doing anything technical for like a good 3 months. And for the company, I mean, that's expensive for you know what I mean? Like they're paying me, but I'm not really actually doing anything yet. So they put me on a project and it was a way for me to like see what the industry looks like and understand on the business side, which I thought was such a unique I've never been in a place like that. And yeah, they did allow me to do some technical things, but I was never alone. That's something that is important. It's like pair someone new with someone old so that they can, work together. And every time they had given me a task, I never felt like I was being thrown to the wolves. I was always paired with someone more experienced. And I think that that way of doing things is amazing. They also encouraged me to get certifications. And they weren't just saying like get these certifications. They were like, wait for they'll support it financially. And one day they just signed me up for something and we're like, you're gonna be at Amazon Web Services on Monday to get this training from 9 to 5. I was like, what? And they had just set it up for me. They're like, just show up. They're going to talk about program called Databricks. And I learned so much at that. And I didn't have to ask for something like that. They just were like, oh, Laura's new here. She's not really on a project with anyone. Why don't we just send her to get exposure? That I've never experienced that kind of support in the workplace.